Today we're going to be talking about the IEP process. We're going to be talking about what goes into it. We're also going to be discussing the components of an IEP once we have it going and evaluation has been done. The first part we need to do is make sure that we have the best option is have parent involvement, that either they bring it up or they're okay with us not only looking into this, but the parent, sometimes they're the ones that initiate the process and bring it up to the teacher or staff or principal possibly. If the student is struggling at home or academically, parents will notice if something's changed or something's happening with their education process. The first thing is a parent or guardian involvement in the IP process. After that, we have a referral. We'll have the SPED department, usually one or two teachers that are heading up that group, that team. Usually that team involves a general education teacher, a principal, the special education team, and they make the referral. And as that goes on, they create the evaluation as well. The evaluation takes place in the classroom. Sometimes it will have a SPED director or teacher, SPED teacher, in the classroom to evaluate not only the performance but as well as the behavior of the student, because sometimes it's not performance but behavior that they're watching. So they'll do the evaluation. After the evaluation, there's going to be a discussion. Along the way, all these steps, it is best if you involve the parents. The parents need to know what's going on, and if parents are aware of what's happening and on board, they'll make the process a lot easier. After that, the eligibility will come after the evaluation. After students are evaluated and tested, it will see if they are eligible for not only services but possibly accommodations or modifications to their education plan. There are about 7 major components to the IEP process. The first one is performance. How is the student currently doing in the classroom? Are they on par? Are they able to not only participate with the class but also able to do well? Or are they falling behind? Are they struggling with something? Are they having a hard time seeing? Or is something just not making sense to them? So we evaluate their performance, and this also includes having the least restricted environment, LRE, to make sure that the student is able to be in the classroom with his peers or her peers and be able to just see how they not only interact but behave as well. This part is very important. This is where the disability will be looked at, possibly diagnosed. Goals and milestones. Are they reaching their goals and milestones, such as are they able to read? Are they able to notice colors? Are they able to hear? Are they able to see the chalkboard? These things come with developmental milestones with a child. And as they learn and they grow, they'll be able to progress. There's going to be an assessment. State testing will be tracked and reviewed. Accommodations and modifications might be reported when tests are taken, such as if the student needs a quiet space or extra time to complete a test. That is a very important part of it. The services, this will determine what kind of services are needed for the classroom to help the student not only stay in the classroom but be able to succeed and be able to progress and do the best they can. One thing that after the service plan, there's going to be a transition plan, a plan to transition for the student from not only school and high school, but be able to transition into the real world as far as the workforce and being able to interact with other adults. And also part of that is going to be a behavior intervention plan. If it's needed, a part of the 5th one would be behavior intervention. That would mean that that they'll have some kind of plan for after school as far as behavior, as far as they graduate. Intervention, possibly if it is necessary or not. Placement. The placement will need to be such as not only physical, but also other students around them. Also, this part includes the idea, requires to spend most of the school day in general education classroom with their peers. So the placement should be in a classroom and not isolated in a room by themselves. Student involvement from parents. Parents should be part of every step of the way. As far as the IEP, they not only need to see it, they need to monitor it as well and see how they're doing at home with homework and other tasks that they're usually being able to do with maybe older siblings or younger siblings, being able to complete these tasks and be able to return to the school and help parents. Parents can help teachers see what's working and what's not working. And expectations should be not only set up at first, but also regulated and checked on as the process goes on. Every quarter, there should be some kind of review, and we will be doing a review, and we'll be seeing if these accommodations and modifications are helping or not, and possibly to change them or modify them. It is our responsibility as teachers and educators to not only be part of this process, but be able to help students succeed, to make sure that this child is on their best path to do their best and succeed. Thank you for your time.